We're here today for the launch of the Winter Sports Strategy, which runs from 2022 to 2026. It's really exciting because there's a lot of opportunity within it. One of the pillars is to provide an ice facility in Ireland, a permanent one. We're the only capital city in Europe without one at the moment, and we believe this can be done by private investment at little or no cost to the taxpayer, and working together with the government, with Sport Ireland, to find suitable land that can be achieved. The second big pillar in the strategy is to support our Olympic athletes who are representing us internationally. We do have some small amounts of funding for them through Olympic scholarships, but working together with Sport Ireland and the government, we believe that we can really change things for the better before Milano Cortina in 2026.
But there is an appetite in Ireland for winter sports, not just doing it when they go abroad, but also with 20,000 children who are following the Winter Games in Beijing just recently, who are interested. We can also, if we bring an ice facility here, we definitely will encourage a lot of participation for young people, older people. We believe we can also construct other winter type sports around that, so people get an opportunity to participate in things they never thought before. And that's what the National Sports Policy is about. It's providing extra participation opportunities for everybody in Ireland. We need government and Sport Ireland and everyone to work together for the benefit of Irish athletes and those young athletes who might get involved in the future in winter sports.
We are inundated with applications for programs that we run as an organisation. There is a huge percentage of our population now that culturally and traditionally they would have learned to skate before they'd have done any other sport, and they're looking for their children, the second generation and third generations, to continue with those traditions. Would we have a market and a demand, not just for one rink, but for 2 or 3?
At the end of the day, to really expedite this process, we look at it as a private venture, and with that we have spoken with several investment groups who are really leading the way on this to get this done. They see it as completely economically viable, and therefore they're spearheading this project to get done in a private fashion.
There are over 60 ice rinks in the UK, curling being involved in a large majority of those. There's a continued interest in Scotland in particular in relation to curling, and that's been evidenced recently by the demand for people wanting to come and try curling at the local ice rinks. And we see there's absolutely no reason why that couldn't be replicated in Ireland. We did it on a small scale a few years ago, and it was a great success.
The costs incurred by all of our athletes to achieve the high level that they've all achieved competing at Olympic level. As a voluntary organisation, Snow Sports Association supports those athletes as best as we can, but very often it's not enough for them.
It definitely takes a huge amount of commitment to get to this level in international sport. Financially, it costs me up to €12,000 per season just for travel and accommodation. I also have to finance insurance and equipment, and CEDS can be anything up to €1 million. Outside of that, I also run the Irish Luge Federation with the support of my family, and I'm developing the programme for the juniors to allow more people to enter the sport and maintain performance at a high level in this sport. But every second of what I've done has been worth it.
Yeah, so the Olympics was fantastic for me. To pull off the Olympics with a 14th place was absolutely fantastic. It was a dream come true with the circumstances that was behind it. The building up to the Olympics wasn't quite easy with limited support, because through these years now I've really run this show myself. I traveled to races myself, and I am really relying on different countries trying to helping me out. To improve such things like this, I think would benefit me really, really well.
Well, if you want to survive in sport, especially in skeleton, you know, it's a long game, and you need to travel to multiple different tracks across North America, Europe and Asia. And obviously the price tag that comes with that is immense. On top of that, we've got equipment which can cost up to 15,000–20,000 euros, and then you've got your living expenses, insurance and so on. So it's a full-time job, full commitment, but it makes the rewards so worth it.